Hey, y'all, Jesus is Lord. Hey, the Word works. Golly, I'm glad I can trust God, believe what He said. This is what it says over there in Hebrews chapter 10, I believe, verse 35. Cast not away, therefore, your confidence, which hath great recompense of reward. For you have need of patience, because the promises of God are received by, number one, faith, and consistency, are being the same all the time. Now, I know a lot of you believe in God, and I've been talking to you for the last 2 or 3 days about getting your faith out there and believe in God, because you're the one that's going to receive. God will look over the needs of the multitude to go with the one that has faith. That's proven to us in Mark chapter 5. I heard old Brother Hagin say this one time, and it made me mad. I was a young man in my early 20s, very religious. He said, write your own ticket with God. And I said, that's heresy. Man, that's just wrong. But I got to studying this book and found out you're the one that makes the demand on God. God's already, excuse the bad language, but God's already done all that He's going to do for you. He's done it. It's how long are you going to be slack to go in and get it? I've told you this several times. But if somebody makes a deposit into my bank, wires me, say $10,000 in my bank, and I call the bank and I know it's there. Well, that money doesn't do me any good unless I go make a demand. I can either write a check or I can go cash, go into the bank, sign the thing, get some cash. I got to make a demand on it if the money's there. Now watch this. The bank's not going to give it to me if I roll around in the floor and froth at the mouth. I need it. Oh, God, I got to have it. No. I got to make the proper demands. I got to write the check, or I've got to make the request. Well, God's not moved by all your whining and your crying and your begging and a pleading. What you need to do is say, Father, I receive it. I've used this example lots of times when I'm teaching. I say, brother, have you got $100? And some of them said, no. I said, well, I want you to give me $100. Will you get it tomorrow? Oh, yeah, I'll go get it. I'll be there at 9 o'clock in the morning. I'll stop by and pick it up. And then go to the next guy and say, will you give me $100? They say, well, yeah, I'll do that. Well, what I just said was the first guy lied to me, and I went to somebody else because I didn't trust what the first guy said. Well, if you believed that you received when you prayed, well, then all you got to do is act on it, go fetch it, spend it, because it's there. This is what it says over there. Oh, man, I can't remember the scripture. It says, how long are you going to be slack to go in and possess that which I've already given you? Now, a little while ago, I made me a cup of coffee, okay? It won't do me any good if I don't drink it. It's already made. It's still hot. I just made it a few minutes ago, but what's this? I have to receive it. I have to partake of it. David McComish, my old buddy, just has walked in. He brought dinner. I have no idea what he brought. He brought a sack in. It's mine. He paid for it. He delivered it to me, but I'm about to tear into that sack in a few minutes and find out what's in there, and then I'm going to eat it. It won't do me any good just to say, thank you, David, I really appreciate that. I got to partake of it. So what you got to do is boldly go into the throne room to receive your miracle, and God's waiting on you. Hey, so until I'm with you tomorrow, saints, remember today, Jesus is Lord. Thank God the Word works.